EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Southern California. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 to back row 80. Go.
He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
A gain of 12 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They run over center with Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
A give, and here comes Williams. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Andrew Akuba on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. It's another run here for Williams. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Back to the air once more on second down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Philadelphia.
14. First down, Philadelphia.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
From
2.
the 44-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Once again, it's Barkley. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalen Carter in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Back to throw. This one intercepted. Picked up by Jahad Campbell.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley, who appears to be shaken up. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he's into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. They've got it. 2nd down and 2.
Let's go.
Trying the left side. Here goes Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap, because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawks 70, Hawks.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
They'll run it with Williams. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
At the 19-yard line. A A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will score! Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 31.
Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, You have to find a way to come down with it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Second down and 8.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his second TD catch of the season. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's complete to DK. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To the ground, a first down run. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He was looking for Chim DK that time. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles go up by 7. 28-21.
Rams 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is second and 9.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go! Trap 60! Trap 60! Cougar 19!
He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. That's Goddard in motion. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. to throw here to begin the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, L.A. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Hardy now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He keeps it himself. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now a handoff, running right. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, Mike, sometimes when you get all these big bodies in there and you're trying to find space, there's just no space to be had. Here, they try to go with their fullback, and he just runs into a wall of backs. Great job here by the defense. Critical 4th down stop. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
That's taken in, and it's dropped by Hunter. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A.J. Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Play action. Here's Hurts. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Cam Curl, the safety, bursts through, and he comes up with the sack. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? Hey, easy, 63, pass.
On play action, Hurts. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
Go Silver, ready?
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least...
And this is blocked. They got it.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's two ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is 2nd and 6.
18, Pioneer, second 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Dotson will bring it back. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts now. right side, brought in by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Complete to number 11.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Eagles.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And
after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Here's first down. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard's going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 7. Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, he in motion. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll swing this out to Hunter. Give him 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Now a timeout, Rams. That's number 2. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
19, try, go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
30-yard line.
Sacks just continue to be a huge problem all game long, and it's just a brutal time to take one. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, but you've got to find a way as the quarterback to throw that ball away.
Back to throw. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's a touchdown. They had gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Good. Hey, 72. Anyway,
Hurts. Catch caught left side by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.